All right, I'm starting, but I'm like not ready at all. Keep that in mind. Like, I'm still kind of waking up. Kind of waking up. Give me a second. Let me get everything. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, buddy? Might be able to tell that I am not fully up right now. Go ahead and get us loaded. Game. I tried so hard to get Nano underneath the picture of the cat, but it was hard to do because like, you see where Nano's O is on the right hand side, right below the picture of the cat, right? Right next to that O is where it like extends. That's why Gromp at the bottom isn't like the true bottom right, not at the true bottom right, because that's actually where the image ends. And then for whatever reason, the rest of it is just like, I don't know, it's not a part of the image file. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why, but it's not a part of the image file. Cat sometimes. But yeah, give me a second. How's it going? How's it on drugs? Huh? What are you talking about, Master Heck? What do you mean? I'm so confused. What's up, guys? Just give me a second. I'm still waking up. I'm still doing stuff real. How that makes a crackhead seem normal. Yeah, guys, give me a second. All right. I'm sitting down. All right. Let me get this open on my phone, and then we can do. I need to do an intro because I didn't do one, obviously. Um. So here, let me get open on my phone. Dude, I'm actually kind of cold. Hold on, let me put my jacket on it. It's like literally right here, so I'm not going anywhere. I don't know why it feels so cold. Post talks Mondays. Wait, today Monday? Yeah, I guess it is, huh? That was a genuine question, by the way. I actually didn't know today was Monday. All right, let me click activate the recording. Why do I have no audio? Oh, maybe I should plug in my headphones. Wow, maybe that'd be a good idea. I'm fucking wearing my headphones, but they're not plugged in. There we go. Oh, wow. I was like, why is there no audio? I wonder fucking why. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my... Nope, let me do it again. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my One Life Iron Man, where in this episode, hopefully, we will continue our duty run and not die, since we've already had 2 good episodes in a row. Now that we've gotten medium armor, the main goal right now is to get better weapons so that we're not using a interesting weapon anymore. But before we get into this episode, here's some pictures of the cats. I hope you guys enjoy. There you go. But yo, NSFA, how's it going, man? L after L today, poor streamer. Hey man, I just don't know what day it is no more. Wait, did I remove? Hold on, another L. I found another L. I need to remove the daily top. There we go. Finding multiple L's today. Yep. Move that right there. Yep. Brother, what is the thing you're holding? The funniest gun in the world, also known as a protector with a thermal sight. It is the greatest gun known to man. As in, it is very shitty, and the slug rounds really drop, like, hard. Like, I'm talking hard. So when you try shooting someone, you end up hitting their, like, foot from, like, afar. It's not very good. By the way, I'm noticing, I don't know if I'm sick or not, but the right side of my throat hurts like hell. Like, ooh. It kind of hurts when I speak. I'm gonna be real. It kind of hurts. Bro, I better not be getting sick right now, because I'm noticing, like, I'm really cold right now, and my throat fucking hurts. Like, no. We don't get sick right now, okay? At least wait till I'm in France. At least wait until I have another person I can make sick. No, I'm joking. All right, but let's see real quick if they have anything worth doing, and the answer to this is no, because I think we already checked everything before ending last episode. All right, so at the end of last episode, we did have a yellow stash down here. I think we're just going to continue, go down here, get the yellow stash, go down here, turn that in, go over here, turn in classified information, and hopefully, along that way, we will be able to find a new weapon. I had to, my throat, like, literally died right there. Hey, here, out of curiosity, let me just see. Come on. It's over here? Is there even any... Bro, what's right here? Hello? What do you mean the artifact is right here? Huh? Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, it's the Black Angel. Oh, see, I assumed that it was in the wall. Okay, I don't... Here, let me just do this. Take treatment for your ADHD. Can you share some experiences after you take the meds, please? Okay, so here's something that you need to keep in mind. Okay, please keep this in mind, okay? ADHD medicine is similar to depression medicine in a way. And what I mean by that is one medicine is not going to work for everybody, okay? So if you get your medicine, let's say, for example, you get Ritalin, right? And you take Ritalin. And for you, it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't help. It actually makes things worse for you. Keep in mind, that does not mean that you are a bad fit for ADHD medicine. It just means that you need to try other ones, right? It's the same way with depression medicines. So, for example, if Ritalin doesn't work, they might put you on. For me, Ritalin didn't work. For me, Adderall didn't work, right? For me, the only thing that worked was Vyvanse, right? So here's the thing, is like, you might have to essentially, like, change medicines, okay? So do keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that the medicine isn't going to work for you. It just means that you need a slightly different formula, essentially. Like, it's the same thing with depression meds. So, like, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, let's go ahead and head down there. I don't think we need any... Did I already craft all the ammo? I can't remember. ADHD and depression. Tried every ADHD med available in our country. Yeah, depending on what country you live in, it can also be different. Like some countries really don't allow like strong ADHD stimulants, because from what I remember, Vyvanse is actually quite strong, or at least the dosage and everything that I was on. So like in other countries, I don't know if it would even be possible to get that specifically. Yeah, I'm starting to think my throat is... Yeah, no. I'm starting to think I'm getting a cold or something. Like, I can feel my nose kind of stopped up right now, and my freaking throat hurts and everything. Damn, dude. Am I finally breaking my, like, 7 or 8 year streak of never being sick? Also, bro, I'm so fucking stupid. I forgot to add everyone in the Discord. Again. How do I do this? How am I so fucking great at this? Dude, it's like, it's almost as if I haven't been streaming, even though I have been. Live now, this duty will survive another episode. It's almost like I'm not a fucking streamer, dude. How in the world do I forget these things? Like, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I mean, like, yeah, I feel, like, really sick right now, actually. But, like, I should have remembered that. Come on. Yo, Wood, how's it going, man? Ugh. Got on high doses many times and I feel absolutely nothing. It's goofy. So NSFA, have you tried the, like, non-stimulant type ADHD medicines, and has those done anything? Because, yeah. Because, like, sometimes the non-stimulant stimulant ones work for people quite well. Yeah, you know what's funny? It would, in order to make your name bigger, so I accidentally saved your name, Damien's name, Ignis, and like a Crash as like a background instead of as like the foreground. So I had to go and get a second copy of the Gamma background, put it underneath, and then highlight where your name would be, delete it, and then put it again, but then put it bigger. It was really weird, but that's my fault because I saved it as a fucking background, so I had to do all that just to make your name bigger. But it's easy now. All I gotta do is type in a higher number now. Here we go. Job is done. Garbage stash. Thank you. Back to AoE. No, I'm actually not on AoE. I don't think I am. Am I? I don't think I'm on AoE. I actually don't know. Let me see. Yellow stash. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Vigilant Recycler achievement. Let's go. No, I'm definitely not on AoE. I can feel the stutter. But, like, way worse stutter. Okay, so this is the package we need to pick up, and we just got that other yellow stash. So that's actually really, really good. Actually, here, let me quick save real quick. And yeah, so I'm not on AoE. Let me actually try to use AoE again, because for those who weren't watching the last stream, basically what happened is that during the middle of a Psystorm, or not Psystorm, a mission, the game killed itself and like would not boot up with AoE. It just would not. And also, fuck, I booted up with AoE and I was supposed to delete shader cache. Oopsie daisy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna, as soon as the game boots up, I'm literally closing it again. I always forget that shader cache is a dangerous beast, and that if you do not delete it, your entire by the way, this is a joke. I'm making a joke before someone takes it seriously. I was gonna make a joke about shader cache killing your entire game and corrupting everything, but like some people would actually think I'm being serious about that. And even though I delete the folder, I do click delete shader cache, which is funny. Yo, good morning, dude. How's it going, Roma? Lisa, but I can't say I ever felt it. They've moved on to just try antidepressants instead of ADD since none work. I see, yeah. All right, let us see real quick whether the save crashes or if things are good, because I don't know. And here, give me 1 second. I know it's showing you the wrong screen right now. There we go, because AoE is a different EXE technically. Tried Road to Vostok demo? No, I haven't. I need to. If you're not on AoE, why not try out PIP? Because PIP is dead. And no, I didn't go back to 0.5.2. I should have, but I didn't. Well, it loaded. Well, we're just going to have to see during the next emission whether the game kills itself or not. Because if it does die, then we know 100% it's AO engine. But the weird thing is we literally had an emission, and the game didn't die last time. All right, I think the package is in here. Oh, yep, there it is. little bit of lag, I'm assuming because of the shader cache stuff. All right, let's see. Is coal hunting going on? Free stalkers, coal hunting. There we go. And fetch quest, nothing. Try save loading? No, I don't need the game crashing. I'd rather keep playing for now. If I have to save load, then I'll do it later. Yo, Don, how's it going? Yeah, stream time, Damien. Yeah, a little bit late, just a little bit late though. I mean, I delayed it, but like, yeah, I had like, dude, when I woke up at 2:45, I was like, dude, I feel like shit. And like right now, to be fair, I still feel like shit, but like whatever. Like my throat's killing me actually. Oh, so that's a zombie? Okay. Well, excuse you. I'm about to just boom. Easy. Just look at the AOE server and the interaction killed me. What? Me posting the files and no one oh wait, are you in the tester channel? Oh, so use your eyes. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's funny. No, basically, like I posted the files in the AOE engine Discord about like my crashes and shit like that, and like no one responded whatsoever. And it's like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Wait. Oh, wait. There's an artifact somewhere. It is. Oh, I need that. Let's go. I know DXVK worked for some people. For me, it did nothing. That's why I never cared for it too much. Oh. Why the f is there bandits here? Okay, then. Jeez. Bro, well, he gave me a morphine, so that's pretty nice of him. But, like, bro, what the fuck? Get out of here, dude. This is supposed to be our place, dude. Come on. It's supposed to be Duty's place now. What did I just pick up? Oh, no, I don't care about that. All right, there we go. Job's done. Oh, yeah, I need, there you go. Get that up, and then get that up. They're hunting you? No, I don't need no hunters. All right, let's grab this stash right here, and then we'll go grab that yellow one over there. I'm just praying that one of these stashes has like a good weapon in them, but so far, no. But it's still functional and usable on all accounts? Yeah, but I feel like the fact that it's not being updated anymore kind of rips it, just in case like anything comes out in the future that makes it less compatible. Like, PIP isn't going to work, I don't think, right? When, PIP isn't going to work anymore when the Screen Space Shader update comes out, because that is, EXE dependent. So, like, PIP, is cool, but, like, I'm assuming Grok is definitely going to put the new Screen Space Shaders update when it's out into Gamma, which means DLSS and FSR or whatever, right? So, the likelihood of PIP working is basically 0 now. I'm planning on getting rid of this, yes, at some point. And yes, this is a protector with a thermal sight on it. It's fun. And the answer is just armor and basic old school. Well, at least I can turn this in. I guess to Agroprom we go. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go through Yantar because I think that's the safer way. Yantar to Agroprom rather than going through the front of Agroprom. Honestly, we need to merge all modded executables. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, that would be nice because, yeah, we're going to have a lot of issues. So, for those who don't know, AO engine obviously modifies the executable of the game, right? That's why you have that new executable you put in your folder, right? Well, the next Screen Space Shader update that's coming out adds DLSS and it adds FSR, and that's really cool. However, it requires its own modifications of the executable, right? And then picture-in-picture scopes that we're just talking about also requires that. In other words, currently there's no way to have all three together. So that's kind of what we're talking about is the issue, is when the new Screen Space Shaders update comes out, if the AO Engine devs don't know how to like somehow make it implement together with it, then you're going to have to make a choice either between having AO Engine or having upscaling. And to me, I'm always going to choose AO Engine just because it... Look, I'd rather have the load screen, like the load time and the FPS than... Because look, I'm going to be real, the upscaling, I don't care too much about it. The only thing I cared about is that supposedly it has DLAA, and that is where it doesn't use the upscaling, but it does use the NVIDIA Tensor Core algorithm type shit for anti-aliasing. And that normally looks better than TAA. And so that's like the only reason I care, is I was like, oh, I get a less smeary TAA. That's all I care about. Because from a video, you know, streaming YouTube perspective, you want something that looks as sharp as possible so YouTube doesn't compress it to hell. But yeah, that's the next update essentially. Hey buddy, there we go. Job is done on that. Lost Signal Darkscape? Nope. You know what? Here, I'll give you guys the basic tools because I'm pretty sure I gave the duty guys it already. So I never give these guys any tools. Actually, I don't even think I've ever given them expert tools. So you know what? That's my goal. This entire playthrough is I will make sure these guys end up with expert. Yes, I have Bloom disabled. Yo, GP5, how's it going? The creator of TAA this was never meant to be a consumer product. I mean, it's kind of obvious at some points with TAA that it really was not meant to be. I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, it really... So the thing about TAA is normally it's bad no matter what, but it really depends on the author's implementation. Like, so for example, Gamma has TAA now. It's not that bad when I go like this. If I look like this, like, I can see the blur, but it's not that bad, right? It actually looks pretty good. So, like, ASCII did a good job. But if you've ever played Red fucking Dead Redemption 2, you know what that game looks like with TAA. You freaking barely move your mouse and the entire foliage turns into, like, the biggest freaking smear you've seen in your life. So, yeah, it, like, really, really depends. Yo, what's up? Pistakis, thanks for becoming a supporter, man. I was working on it would end up be better than TAA, but left the company NVIDIA. Oh, that's rip. I mean, I typically, dude, I'm gonna be real. This might sound crazy. What was the problem with FXAA? I thought FXAA looked fine, and like MSAA looked way better, but it like had a pretty hard performance hit, which is why I didn't really care too much for it, right? So like FXAA to me was like good enough. Like, why did we move on to we want everything to be smeared, aka TAA? Like that makes no sense to me. Like what made us want the smeariness? Because like TAA isn't even more performant than FXAA is, though. FXAA blurs the image not as much as TAA does, though. Like I feel like FXAA doesn't work with. That was the problem with MSAA. Thanks for reminding me. Yep, special effects. It was like certain effects don't work. That's right. Well, that's a terrifying sound. Any artifacts down here that I should know about? No? No? Okay. We needed a new anti-aliasing solution that isn't TAA or based on TAA. FSR4 and Gamma win? I mean, technically soon. Because ASCII, the one who makes Screen Space Shaders, is updating Screen Space Shaders to include DLSS and FSR. So, technically soon. Yeah, I've made it to watch him play the next part before the next part comes out. Oh, dude, you're really... Yeah, dude, we're really far ahead, actually. So, I've posted, what, 4 episodes or something? 3 episodes? We're currently on episode number 9. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind. S.t.a.l.k.e.r is running at 4K res. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is true. Most people say that the best part about getting a 4K monitor is that you just turn off anti-aliasing in a lot of games and it looks just fine. So Pipnik, you're right about that. I hear people say that all the time. Oh, spoilers. Yeah, like yeah, it's a bit for, yeah, you literally turn it off. Yep. See, there is only one reason I wanted a 4K monitor, and I'm sad that I didn't buy one. Okay, so the only reason I'm sad that I didn't buy a 4K monitor, right? I'm a B-roll. I've never cared too much for 4K, just because the amount of extra GPU power it takes for the amount of, you know, clarity you get is not worth it, in my opinion. 1080p to 1440p makes a big difference. 1440p to 4K, in my opinion, isn't that huge. The only reason I want it was so that I could record at native 4K. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm recording at 1440p and I upscale it to 4K. But here's the thing, when you upload it to YouTube, that will never, ever, ever look as good as native 4K, obviously, right? And because of that, the videos could look way sharper if I was recording at native 4K, but I can't do that. And before someone mentions this, yes, I know there's an NVIDIA setting that makes it to where it fakes your monitor's resolution. That way you can record at a higher resolution than what your monitor can actually produce. I know that's a thing. It does not work with my monitor. In order to keep my monitor settings on, it requires display stream compression. And that does not work with the NVIDIA thing. So there you go. There, now you know. 4K because OLED? I have a 1440p OLED. Like I've never thought that I needed a 4K one. There you go. Job is done, and job is done. But yeah, like the only reason I wish I did it was like so I could have did the YouTube shits on the quality either way. Yes, however, give me. Me and my friend actually did a test about this, right? I made him record a scene, and I recorded the exact same scene at different resolutions. It was basically us doing the exact same thing in gamma, right? And I upscaled to 4K, and he didn't do anything. He just rendered the video at the bitrate and then uploaded it, and you could really see the difference, even at 1080p. Like, even at 1080p, you could tell there was less pixelation on his. Yeah, 1440p OLED is, like, the sweet spot. Like, honestly, like, 1440p OLED, for most people, I don't think most people will care about, like, a 4K OLED. But, like, yeah, it's, that's kind of how it is. You plan on shipping your setup to France or bring it with you on the plane? I've had my shit destroyed in shipping. So that's the fun part. Yes, I am bringing everything with me. And yes, it will be on the plane. However, it'll be split up. In other words, in my check-in, in other words, the bag that they don't care about and they throw around like they don't give a fuck, right? It's going to have my computer case and my power supply because those are very hard things. I don't think anything's going to happen to them. And there's going to be stuffed with clothes all around it, right? That's in the check-in, right? And then in my carry-on, you know, the rolly suitcase that you put above your head in the plane, that's gonna have my motherboard, my CPU, my RAM, my graphics card, basically all the important things that I don't want to get destroyed are gonna be coming along with me. That way I can treat it carefully, you know, and be very gentle with it. So yeah, I'm splitting everything up. In other words, yes, I'm going to literally, as soon as I get to France, rebuild a computer. I'm going to sit down with my LTT screwdriver, and I'm going to rebuild my computer. Okay, they gave me a lot of stuff. Pseudodog at Yantar. Ooh, dude, that's a lot. 14K for Snork at Truck Cemetery is good, but this is probably one of those it only appears at night missions. So you know what? I'm going with Pseudodog. Remember some mutants only appear at night. Damn it. I was hoping that wasn't it. And yeah, it's at the Miracle Machine. Well, whatever. Waiting on 34 OLED monitor to come out. Okay. Let me tell you something. I don't know about 34-inch, but let me tell you something. OLED. Oh no, building a PC actually isn't that bad. Building a PC, dude, I've built like in my entire life because I used to do it for money. As far as like not money as in like a hardcore job, but as like a, hey, you know, I advertise on Craigslist and on Facebook like, hey, if you need a computer built, I'll do it for you for $50, right? Essentially, I can build an entire PC in probably less than 20 minutes. Like, it does not take me long because I built hundreds of them, dude. So like, to me, building PCs is no problem whatsoever. But what I was gonna say is, dude, look out for those OLED monitors. Okay, so before everyone was like, you only want to buy QD OLED because QD OLED has that like that deep black. It has that the glossy coating, you know, on it, and it has like all this other stuff that makes it like the colors are more vibrant and they pop, right? But there is a new generation of OLED monitors that have a RGB tandem, and it is insane. It looks basically just as good as QD OLED. And so now the like negatives of OLED don't really exist, which means that QD OLED is kind of like a bit more rip. So like, yeah, I'd look out for those new OLED. I'd look out for more of those OLED, because like, no, it's gotten way better, way better. Nah, dude, you should see Gimme. You should go look at them. You should go look at the new RGB tandem ones. No, dude, they look just as good. Some of them like maybe a little bit better than the QD. Not to mention, let me tell you one thing. I'm gonna give you guys a warning. If you want to buy a QD OLED monitor, go ahead. You want to know what the worst part about it is? The fucking coating they put on the monitor. They put this glossy, shitty coating on every monitor, by the way. This is every QD OLED monitor, so don't just say, oh, I'll buy a better brand and they won't put a cheap coating on it. No, that's not how it works. All of them have this thin-ass coating, and what happens is, I'm not even joking you get like a little tiny thing on the monitor. You need to get a perfectly clean microfiber cloth. You need to get distilled water. You need to spray it on the microfiber cloth, and you need to gently as possible, as if you're gonna squish a fucking ant, wipe it off the monitor. And you need to be careful. You need to go very, very, very carefully, because guess what? If you do any pressure whatsoever, it will scratch that coating, and you will notice it. All right, here's your package, and here's your package. Oh yeah, it was a double package to this dude. Get one with the matte coating. That's the issue, Nanosec. The reason everyone buys QD OLEDs is because of the glossy coating. If you want a matte coating, you go with a OLED. That's the issue right there. So no, if you're going with a matte coating, more than likely you are going with a OLED. Now the reason everyone does a glossy coating is because that's how you get those deep blacks and vibrant colors, is with a glossy coating. That is the reason. But yes, if you're gonna buy a QD OLED monitor, just keep in mind, you will be fucking babysitting it, okay? You will be babysitting it. When little monitor get tiny thing on it, you need to be very, very careful and remove it before little tiny thing ends up, like, destroying your coating. Come on, weapon. I mean, that is a weapon, not a weapon I wanted. Wait, there's two of them? Huh, okay. I mean, ooh, it comes with everything, though. Hold on. But, oh, all the scopes I can put on this? Wait, can I put the scope I have on this? Oh, there it is. I can put it on it. You know what? I wasn't planning on using an M4, but, I think, this might be an option. Also, the coating has a tinge of purple. So the tinge of purple is only when light is facing it, which is, oh, here's another thing. Here, let me turn in this package before we forget, and then I'll go into my other rant about QD OLED monitors. And there we go. Turn that package in since we forgot to do that. And I think we need to return to raw stock because there's nothing else they really have here. Getting ammo could be rough. Exactly. But okay, so here's the thing about that purple coating is the reason you see the tinge of purple is because light is being reflected on the monitor, right? Like light is literally entering the front of the monitor and it is activating some of the pixels essentially. Think of it that way, right? Now here's the issue. Okay, if your desk right now, okay, let's everyone think about your desk where you're sitting right now, okay? Or your PC setup, right? Does the sun in any way, shape, or form ever get on the monitor? Does it ever reflect on the monitor? Do you ever see any reflections on your monitor from like light? If yes, a QD OLED is going to annoy the shit out of you. Because literally, if there is even a tiny bit of light that comes in and shines close to the monitor on it, it is so obvious. Like the glossy coating, it's glossy for a reason, okay? Glossy as in like reflections, okay? You will see everything reflected clearly, everything. So if there is any light that is coming in and like hitting your monitor, you will notice. The fuck are you using a heat gun for, Nano? Wait, what? Or are you just talking about like a compressed air type thing? Like what? But yeah, like, so for example, in the morning, when the light shines in from outside the house, like I can see the reflections all over my monitor to the point to where I just close the curtains. Yeah. And I never had that problem before because, you know, normally with other monitors, you have a matte coating, but with this, obviously, you have the glossy, so. Sun isn't really a problem. I mean, if it's not shining directly on you, it also becomes more of a problem if you ever do scratch your monitor, because you will see those. You will 100% see all of them. Made the film with a coating more pliable. Are you talking about with a matte coating, Nano? It's only noticeable when I'm reclining in my chair. Yeah, I guess at certain angles, but for me at least, like, yeah, like when I set it up in France, I need to make it to where it's like no sun entering the like area whatsoever, dude. Did it on both kinds? I would never do it on this one. Fuck my chud life, Iron Man, yeah, dude. Hey, we're doing good so far. Let's see, Wild Territory, yeah, they're just gonna keep giving me that, yeah. Well, I guess all we can do really is go back to Rostock, see if they have any lost signal for anywhere, but more than likely we're just gonna go to sleep since it's getting late. I could also see about repairing the M4, but yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get ammo for it. Like, really is. Because the number one way that I'm gonna be able to get ammo is buying the HP from a butcher and disassembling it. So. Personally, I wouldn't even try it, Shocky, because, like, if you do fuck something up, keep in mind, like, QD OLED monitors, like, even the cheapest ones, like, $500. So, like, would you really want to risk fucking up $500 to $900 to $1,000, depending on how much you spend on it, dollars? Like, I wouldn't. The moment this shit gets any sign of burn-in, it's in the bin. I have had zero burn-in, like, zero. And keep in mind, I do editing a lot. And so I typically have static elements on my screen pretty often, you know, when editing. And I haven't had any burn-in whatsoever, like, at all so far. Just make sure to run your pixel refresh cycles when it asks, and you'll be good. What reasonable amount to spend on a computer that would let you enjoy modern games, graphics, and performance-wise? Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with computer parts, so I can't really tell you. Normally, if you want to, like... I guess it depends how much stuff is right now. I haven't been looking at computer parts because I've only been looking at computer parts a little bit in Europe because my fiance got a new computer recently. But that's about it. But I'm actually not sure what's good now. Hey, there we go. Lost signal truck cemetery. That's what I'm talking about. Capture encrypted documents, truck cemetery. You know, I have a nighttime quest in truck cemetery, so technically, what I could do is maybe go over there right now. Even with a static image, yeah, cute. Like, I think people, okay, I think the whole like conversation about burn-in is overblown. Because with early OLED monitors, yes, it was a huge fucking problem, like huge. But nowadays, like, even if you're being like absolutely stupid and letting a static image sit on your screen all day long, like, as long as it runs those pixel refresh cycles, dude, it's gonna be a long time before it burns in. There you go, job is done. Ooh, truck cemetery, dude, they love truck cemetery tonight. Cost me about 1200, 1440p, ultra settings, hits around 100. Yeah, depending on the game, yeah. It depends on what you want to play, also, Schrodinger. That's kind of like the big thing. Like, you say modern games, but like, what modern games? And job's done. Oh, I was hoping for another truck cemetery. That would have been funny. The only thing I'm scared about is going to truck cemetery. Also, yellow, cool. Is going to truck cemetery alone at the middle of the night. So I wonder if there's anyone who would like to be guided to truck cemetery, maybe, perhaps, mayhaps. Oh no, Vasya, you shouldn't have responded to me, brother. He wants to go to Dark Valley. You might not end up in Dark Valley. We'll see in a second. I think bro made a mistake by responding to me. He shouldn't have done that. What I really need, though, is, like, more ammo, because, yeah, we're kind of, it's a bit low on that. How much of FMJ can I make? Not many. I guess let's see if we can repair the M4. Oh, well, I can't do that. Here, let me just see if we have the parts. Oh no, I have literally one singular part, like one. Wow, look at that. One part, boys. Is there any parts in here? Oh, he has like, oh wait, no, those are the ones I sold. Never mind. I was like, oh, he has parts. No, he doesn't. Shame, averages 1060 still being good for PCs 1.2K pre-assembled. I mean, it's up to you, but I would personally, like, dude, if you can, learn how to build a computer. It'll, one, save you money, and it's a good experience. Like, is it stressful for your first time? Yeah, it's probably going to be really stressful. But I can tell you overall, it should be a good experience to like learn how to build a computer and everything you need to do. I have always thought it was a very good thing to learn. But yeah. All right, well, technically I have the Phantom Star just in case I need to like get out of there in like an emergency, but I need to spend a little bit of money on medical supplies real quick. All right, who all responded? Was it just, yep, these two? Oh, he wants to go. Excuse me? Brother, you want to go to the fucking Chernobyl nuclear power plant south? What is wrong with this clear sky, my dude? Like, what? Huh? Anyways, no, I'm not accepting you, actually. I will take the dumb loner. Oh, no! Someone... Are you joking? A duty guy just asked right as I clicked accept. Oh, look at you. What gun is that? Aw, dude, we're so dead. I wish I would have accepted the duty guy, but the duty guy was late by like 1 fucking millisecond. I've never seen a Phantom Star. They're great, if you can find them. Oh, buy all that ammo. There we go. He actually has some ammo. That's good. I was thinking of going with something 30 series GPU, especially considering around a year requirements will only get worse, but hopefully the prices will drop. I mean, we'll see. Schrodinger, if you can, like, go in my Discord and like message in the off topic chat, if you can. Because I'm sure either I or someone else can help you later. Well, he was a rookie, yeah. I love that I'm taking a rookie in the truck cemetery at night. By the way, does this count as nighttime? Yes or no? Because I don't want to go there yet if this doesn't count as nighttime. Like when is technically night, you know? Also, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I literally just said, oh, let me buy some medical supplies. And that is not what I did at all. I think 7 p.m. What PDA is that? It is, I think it's literally called custom PDA or whatever. It's like custom Itheon's PDA. But yeah. I think it was 4. Yep, 4. $10 p.m. is considered night in Gamma. Oh, so I gotta wait another 2 hours then? I mean, I hear crickets, but like, I don't know. Hey, buddy, job is done. And yeah, all right. I think 7 p.m. is a break for night B spawns. Yeah, I guess it depends what interactive PDA considers nighttime. Why your task board looks different? Yes. Yes, James. That's why. Yeah, depending on what you buy, Schrodinger's, that can be good. But yeah, you got to be careful with what you buy. All right, so I need. Let's see, what do I need? I've got 2 Yadlin. I've got. Here, I'm just gonna buy. Here, whatever, and then caffeine. Here, just in case, this is so expensive, but this is like meant for me to use in like a very bad emergency. So I'm just gonna buy this. Because scientific sim, I can use this in like a very bad emergency, like just spam, you know. All right. Oh wait. One more thing I wanted to buy is an antibiotic, so we can skip an mission just in case something happens. There it is. All right, so just in case we need to wait until like after midnight or whatever, here, I'm gonna pass time by reading a book. There we go. We skipped forward 2 hours, I think that was. Yo, Hakan. All right, let's see. Yep, I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's eat real quick and then drink. Compatibility of parts was a big deal. Is still relevant today? Not really. As long as you buy like the CPU that's meant for the right motherboard and like almost any RAM at this point that is the correct DDR, like you're good. There's no like, oh, this GPU does not work with this CPU, or like this doesn't work with that kind of thing. Like it's not really a thing. All right, you're good. All right, brother, come with me. We are going to Truck Cemetery at night, which is definitely on the list of very stupid things I do. I mean, who doesn't love going to a place with a ton of mutants in the middle of the night, you know? Exact same talking time, you can't mismatch RAM specs. Other than that, it's plug and play exactly. What was your first PC specs? What, mine? My first PC specs was the first computer I ever built, which was in the year 2012. It was an FX 6300 with a Radeon 7790. Oh my god, your light is actually blinding me. Turn that shit off. Okay, so the mutant's up ahead, and it's moving around, so it's definitely nighttime. I think this is the only time where I've kind of wished I had night vision. You know, I don't normally care for night vision, but I'm starting to wish I had it. Because, like, it's dark, dude. Like, I'll be real, I can't see shit right now. All right. That wasn't bad. There you go. Nice, rookie. Well, because before that, I had a laptop. But yeah. So that was the first computer I built myself, was the FX 6300 and Radeon 7790. Is that a... Oh, that's a light. I wonder who that is right there. Turn on the light. What the fuck do you mean turn on the light? I have the light on. All right, wait. He should be walking like right here. No. Bro, who is this? It's not Duty, right? There's Duty up there. He's like hiding behind the bush. Yo, how's the run going? I mean, I'm in Truck Cemetery in the middle of the night. You tell me. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's a zombie. That makes sense. Actually, here. Come on, dude. That shot. I was gonna say that hit the head, dude. Oh, come on. There we go. Jesus. Have any idea to start like that? I've already done that console. I did Black Road for a little bit, but it was too boring. Because, like, you got to remember I have way too many hours in this game, so spawning in the middle of nowhere at night with just a PDA, or without a PDA or anything, is not as bad as you might think. It's something I've done before, so, like... Jesus, die. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, people actually got bored of me doing Black Road, and the reason why was, as I said, like, I spawned in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night, but I know my exact location because I played this game way too many times, and so I immediately make my way somewhere where I can, you know, like, buy stuff and do quests. Like, it didn't last long, you know? Alright, I think this mission right here is supposed to be a snork, but, if it is, I don't see anything. Where do you get the thermal? It looks sick. Literally off a random stash. Or no, it was off a dude that I killed who had a saboteur. Here, go over there. What is more lethal than that, you think? Not really much. Keep going over there, dude. I'm just making him go over there to see if the snorks attack him. No. I don't think there's a snork, maybe. Well, that's rest in peace. Yeah, because Barky wants me to kill this mutant. This is supposed to be a snork right here, but it's not supposed to be rats. I mean, I'll kill the rats just in case. Am I late? Not really. Yeah, he has it to where everyone's enemies with you, but what's the final plan with that? The difference between me and Cheeky is I like to have a finality to something, like, as far as that goes. Like, if I did it to where everyone hates you, like, what's the finality? When you kill, like, everyone in every, like, region? Or, like, what do you consider the end to be? You get what I mean? Like, for me, I like it when there's, like, a solid, like, end goal, you know? This is the dumbest thing I think I've ever done. Like, bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, we're just running through fucking truck cemetery in the middle of the night. The fire's on down here. Fire's on here. Fire's on here. Jeez. So the dead bodies are definitely down this way. Let's see what the signal is. Let's see. It is 794. Oh, okay, good. That's not near me. Wait, hey, it's not broken for once. I wonder why. Because you guys remember every time I have a pulse, it always, like, fills up the entire screen. Huh. I wonder why it worked this time. It's not broken for once. I mean, I like that, but, like, I'm surprised. By the way, this scope is very overpowered at nighttime because you can just go, you know? You can just be like, I wonder what's over that way. Let's see. Oh, I see him. You see? Oh, I should probably grab this white stash while I'm here. And, okay, a 74U in. They can't really have very good scopes on it, so yeah, unfortunately I don't care. Also, a Hornet. I actually love the Hornet, so I guess I'm taking it with me. I mean, I don't normally use pistols, but, like, I really do like the Hornet, so maybe it can be my, like, scared backup weapon that I swap to whenever I'm in an emergency. How did John Merck die? Dude, I've had so many deaths at this point, I actually don't fucking remember. I'm gonna be real with you. My YouTube videos are really far behind the streams, by the way. Like, I'm on episode 9 right now. This is episode 9. I think my YouTube's on episode 4. So, like, yeah. We're, It's a bit behind. I feel like such games needs to be balanced. Like, you just mentioned thermal being OP. OPROs, you're supposed to enjoy the game, right? Yeah, well, when I say OP, I don't mean it as a bad thing. Like, honestly, this is a single-player game. I don't think it needs to be policed super hard. Oh, there's renegades. And who the fuck is that over there? I mean, I'd love to kill the renegades. But watch this. Oh, he actually died. I was about to say watch this and then watch him, like, live. Because that's literally what happened to the bandits I shot earlier. I actually wasn't expecting him to survive. Oh, come on. Come on, dude. Here, go in, loser. Get him. There you go. Mutant Night Quest. Yeah, we were doing a Mutant Night Quest, but the issue is the Snork decided not to spawn in. So, yeah, like, as you can see, this up here isn't moving around. The Snork isn't here. We were right there. The bro's not there. Bro, he had a P90 on him. What in the world? What about you? Okay, at least you were normal. Alright, let's see. No beeps, by the way. Normally when the light's on up there, it means freedom. Or mercenaries. Who's there? It's mercenaries. Yeah, we need to be careful. I don't really want to fight mercenaries right now. I mean, I'm assuming the dead bodies... Oh, yeah, there's multiple mercenaries. It's not just one. Yeah, I'm assuming the dead bodies are probably over here. Setting to play vanilla anomaly. I have no idea. I can't recommend stuff like that because I would need a similar spec PC to know, and I don't. Oh. Where's the dog at? Also, the thing about the quote-unquote optimal setting is that doesn't really exist because there's a lot of, like, settings you need to change. So I can't really give you, like, an overall, like, oh, set it to, like, low or something like that. Okay, it's beeping here, which means it's probably not over there with the military. Oh, wait, there's... Oh. Normally there's military there. I was not expecting there to be freedom. Okay, that's actually bad. Let us pray that the bodies aren't over there. Ever do base building? Not my thing. Base building is not something I do in basically any game I play. I never did it in Fallout 4. You know, I let my fiance do everything in Stardew Valley. You know, I do the resource gathering. Oh. Okay, there's Snorks. Excuse me? You coming? I think he's stuck. Yeah, it's getting way louder over here. Come over here, dude. I hear the fracture. I'm trying to wait for him to come over here. There he is. Yeah, coming here at night really isn't the best idea. Too bad the dead bodies don't show up on the map anymore. I would know exactly where they are. It would be so easy to get them, but, you know, they don't show up on the map anymore. Oh, is that... Oh, found him. So here's two. This guy has an exo. Yeah, no. And then this guy right here SV98. Okay, now I need to find the other two. Now, normally one guy is like dragged over here. Yep. Yeah, nothing. Oh, wait, I need the VSS to turn in. And there's supposed to be one more guy, but I always have problems with the last guy, it seems. I will look around a little bit, but then I'm leaving because I don't really want to be over here because there's like Freedom right next to me. There's Mercenaries right next to me. There's like a Snork that's stuck but could get unstuck. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing the dead body. I don't think I'm gonna stay. Yeah, no, let's get out of here. I've tried ST.a.l.k.e.r, but it's not worth me making videos on or doing anything about because it's like it requires way too much time investment. That's kind of the issue. Like, in order for me to make any type of interesting video on it whatsoever, it would require a lot of time invested. And if you consider like the time that it would take to do ST.a.l.k.e.r versus just do, you know, Gamma, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the grind's kind of the main issue. Cat, why in the world do you want to jump up on my lap right now? Jesus. This doesn't want me playing games. Misery, yeah, I've heard. I'm waiting for more information to come out about it. I'm waiting for GSC to actually have their official statement to see what they're trying to say. For now, here, you take this because I'm being way down right now. They're doing all they can to keep the amount of player passing through, adding as much grind as possible because the online has been dropping and there's too many conflicts. It's not exactly pay to win. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've never really... I think it would take a lot for me to play it. So. Will you stream cam, Venom? No. I do plan on doing some IRL stuff, which you'll see at some point in France. Like, we already plan on doing, like, a cooking stream and some stuff like that. You know, just some, like, fun streams. So you'll see me then. But I will never do cam while playing because I just don't think it adds anything. Yo, Pelly, thanks for following on Twitch. And as a reminder, most people do watch me on YouTube. It wouldn't kill everyone 0.2 second average of 0.4. Yeah, that pepper. I mean, I'm waiting to see if there's anything more to it because it seems normally Steam requires a lot more than just that in order for a DMCA to go through. So, we'll see. It could also be one of the things that people were talking about is that in the email that GSC sent them, they might not have included everything that they're being DMCA'd for. That way, if they did fix the DMCA issues, they could just be DMCA'd again because there's also more things wrong, you see? So, like, we might not know everything yet, but yeah. Cat, by the way, they're yours? Yep, that is my cat. That's actually the cat that I'm going to be bringing with me to France. Yeah, but yeah, ST.a.l.k.e.r wouldn't make sense for me. It's too much time invested and not enough, like, return. Like, I don't think we'd even hit 60 people in a stream if I did STALKER, to be honest. All right, buddy, give me all of that. Let me put this up. So this I can repair in a bit and turn it in because I do want as much money from this as possible. And then, where's it? There we go. Put up the pistol. Tell all the bad parts to him. Yeah, I'm saving this ammo because I'm probably gonna end up using it. So there we go. Damn, I've got 5 freaking hands, dude. We're almost at hip already. How in the world, dude? What kind of luck am I having all of a sudden with you know, with stuff? That's kind of weird. Here, let me put all those in there just in case I need them later. Yeah, that nighttime raid wasn't that bad. Honestly, we did pretty good. Now, at certain points, did I think I was probably gonna die? Yeah, but like, we did fine. We didn't die. Clean trigger. Yeah, that's it. Okay. You have so many slots in your wheel? What do you mean? This is the medical wheel. This is the food wheel. Tried Tarkov before? I played Tarkov a little bit, but not really because one of my friends made me buy it and then immediately stopped playing as soon as I bought it, which pissed me off a lot because this was back when I really didn't have that much money to spend on games. But yeah, like no, I never got into it. There you go. Job's done. Lost signal. Thanks for the 10K. Yeah, dude, I was pissed at him, dude. I was so mad. I was like, you made me spend fucking money on this game that you're gonna quit. And you know that I don't have money to be spending on shit. All right, let's turn this in and then go to sleep, I guess. I've got food, I got water. Yeah, we're good. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Job is done. All right, let's sleep. How close am I to sleep? 68. I'd still rather take pill. Dude, I don't have any sleeping pills. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my vodka. I think it's better to go buy sleeping pills, honestly. I need to turn in that vodka I have for ammo anyways. Y'all fucking headlights are like bright as fuck, dude. Like, look at this, dude. Why is this so holy? Alright, it's like 5K, right? For sleeping pills? Where is it? Yep. Yeah, I don't really plan on trying out Tarkov at any point. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do like a Twitch stream of it, maybe. But I definitely don't think streaming on the channel would make any sense. Alright, nighty night time. Slept for 9 hours. Here, let's cue that. And afterwards, cue that. Nice day outside. Nice day outside. Hold on, where's my OBS at? Oh yeah, since we're an hour in, I didn't even notice that we're an hour in. Since we're an hour in, as a reminder, at the bottom of the description or at the top of the chat, there is a link tree, and inside that link tree is ways to donate if you want to support me towards the goal. That's in the top right-hand corner. If you're new here and you don't exactly know what this move goal is, I do have a command which I'm going to go ahead and put in chat. And yeah, so watch that video if you're curious about like what everything is, and what else. The Linktree has ways of donating like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Revolut, basically a million different ways to go about it. And when you do donate, your name will be added to the loading screen. So when going between zones, it'll show your name, and the size of the name is dependent on like the cumulative amount of donation. Bro, I have so many mutant kill quests in search and rescue. Dude, do I have to go? Do I have to go? I don't really want to, but like, man, like if I could repair up the M4, I don't think this would be that bad because I could put the scope on it, right? Do I really? Okay, I have one more good part now. Oh no, I already have that. Damn it. Ah, whatever. Let's see if we can make a Type C. It's gonna be a waste of money, but whatever. 335. I think it was 3-5 on that one, and then 3 on that. And oh, I didn't buy the fucking I was wondering why that was so cheap when I bought, like, clicked the buy button. I was like, wow, that was really cheap compared to what I thought. Nope, it's because I literally clicked the wrong button, but that doesn't matter because now we have a Type C, easy peasy. So go ahead and replace, and oh fuck, I forgot. I'm gonna have to make another one. Wait, please tell me you have a trigger. I don't think he would, but like, please tell me you have a trigger. Oh, but he has a barrel, you bastard. And he doesn't have, he only has 2 steel wool. Oh no. I mean, that kind of sucks. Not having a trigger is pretty big rip. And I mean, the closest technician I can go to is technically, like, what, Yantar? I mean, I could go over there real quick. It's not that big of a deal, but, like, come on. Wait, it's moving around? Excuse me? I thought it was during the night only. Well, let's see what quest people have. I guess we'll go do some Great Swamps. Can you guys give me, like, Yantar so I have a reason to go there? Darkscape, definitely not. Fracture hand turn in. Cigarettes. 4 legs. Benefaction patches. Dog meat. And sharpening stone. Yo, dude. MS. I swear. I've said this multiple times. MS. There are multiple streams in a row where I would be nowhere near the donation goal if it wasn't for you. MS, thank you for the $55. Let me go ahead and add that. I can do math, I promise. Plus, I'm totally not opening a calculator to figure out what plus 55 is. Thank you. 64. Then daily top. Oh, 55. There you go. And wait, do I? Why is it not letting me select? There we go. That right there. Thank you once again for the donation. Yeah, for those who don't know, basically, we have how many days until, we have 20 days left until I'm leaving, basically. Because I'm not going to do a stream on the 30th, because that's when I leave. I might do a stream the day before, but so it's like 20 days left, and we need, what, 1,300, I think, right? Yeah, 1,300 divided by 20 days. That's like $65 a day, yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to grab the mutant parts. Okay, I'm just gonna grab it all out instead of grabbing it one at a time. And then I think I wanted. Oh wait, wrong thing. I wanted dog meat. One second, I have to answer the text. I'm on my way to get a driver's license. 5 years too late, but I actually make. Hey, dude, at least you're getting your driver's license. That's good. I know a lot of people who just don't have their driver's license. There you go. Job is done. And keep in mind, I mean, I'm in America. I mean, if you don't have a driver's license, you're pretty fucked. And I know a lot of people who don't have a driver's license right now. So. Actually, I think you'd be surprised with the amount of people that don't have licenses still. Which to me is crazy. Because, like, as I said, like, we're in America, dude. You kind of need a driver's license, let's be real. There you go. Job is done. What car do you drive? I drive a Ford Focus EcoBoost. It's a 1-liter, 3-cylinder, shitty car that, the transmission needs to be replaced before 70,000 miles because it is very, very bad. Mercedes, dude, how much fucking money do you think I have? No, I've got, the only reason I even have a Ford Focus, like the one that I have, is because we got it huge discount. Yo, MS, thank you for the 10 to make it that 65, like right on the amount. Thank you. Let me go ahead and add that. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, Mercedes, dude, how much fucking money, dude? That's crazy. But yeah, like we got so the car that we have is a Ford Focus. As I said, it's a Ford Focus SE EcoBoost 1 liter 3-cylinder, and we got it for $7,000. There you go. Job is done. And job is done. That was our raw stock stash, and yeah, right there. Imagine living in a car-dependent country in this economy. Oh, yeah, dude. That's how the U.S. is. I mean, I'm going to a place where it's less car-dependent, but I'm still going to need a car. You know, I'm moving to France, and everyone, like, by the way, I've noticed one thing about a couple of Americans in my chat, by the way. So when I mention that I'm moving to France, and I'm like, oh, I kind of need a car, though, right? I mentioned, oh, I'll need a car. People are like, oh, but like it's Europe. It has transportation everywhere. And it's like, brother, if you are in a rural area, the transportation is still not that crazy. Like, because we're not living probably in a very dense area. We're going to be in a pretty rural area. Like, no, we actually do need a car. Let's see what's in the stash. And yeah, nothing good. Like, just because you're in Europe doesn't mean you don't need a car at all, period. I thought about buying a Focus ST 5-cylinder. You got to be really careful because there's some Fords that are like really you don't want it. I'm like E.Core. What the fuck is E.Core? There you go. Job is done. Sharpening stone. Hey, dude. Thanks for the 553. Did you include your username in that? You might wanna say something in chat, cause yeah, so I can add you to the so I can add you for the thanks for the 553. Let me go ahead and add that. Why France, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I do have a video that I made about it, to where here, if you can, if you want to look at it, it's this. But yeah, don't worry, you're good. Let me just grab your name from chat. Yeah, so if you want to watch that, basically, my fiance is French, and there's some stuff that's going on. So that's the simplest way of putting it. So 553 plus 774.69 becomes 780.22. But yeah, like I'd recommend just watching it. It's a quick short video. It's very short. It's not very long. It's just kind of me going over it simply. There you go. Job is done. Thanks for the battery. Public transport is abysmal in the UK. I mean, like, it's definitely better than it is here in America, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm sure it's not the best. Aw, are you kidding me? Another Freedomer? Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a disguise. I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to plop down an IED, and then I'm gonna have to, like, run out and, like, pop a Phantom Star. Like, oh my god. That's gonna be annoying. All right, well, I guess what we're going to do is, because I really do need this trigger, more than likely, we're either going to have to see if we go down here and then go all the way down to the Great Swamps to see if Clear Sky have a trigger, because that'd be the cheapest, or I can just, like, go to Yantar and buy, like, the leftover parts that I need. So, I guess we're going to figure out on the way. Welcome back, Schrodinger. My ear is well connected, but only to the nearby cities. Yeah, like, I don't know. People don't know how to read is all I'm going to say. Because, like, if you guys remember, back when I went to France in July, I had the car that I was renting. They, like, upped the fee by, like, a shit ton. There was multiple reasons why they did it, but they upped it a shit ton. And so many people were like, why do you even need a car? You're in France. Didn't you say you're in Nantes? And people did not listen at all. I was like, no. I literally said the plane goes to Nantes. Like, I didn't say I'm in. No. Like, bro, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere in a small-ass town. Like, no. That's... I need a car. There's no such thing. I can't take public transit for everywhere, dude. That's not how it works. Let's see, deliver package to Rostock. Nope. Coal hunting and cigarettes. That seems... Ooh, burst get... Nope. I'm keeping mine. You think Stalker 2 will have a big modding community in the future like the old trilogy? Probably not. If it does, it'll be a very, very long time.
Слушаю тебя.
And job is done. Dark Valley Sash. But yeah, just because you go to the city where of the plane lands doesn't mean you're actually like living there. But yeah. Bro, just walk, motherfuckers, when they meet with trans. Yeah, the funny thing is, the area that I was in is an area where you literally could not walk. Like, if you wanted to go to the store, it was quite far. It wasn't just like a simple like walk down the street type thing. So neither were a great option. It was basically, do you have a car or do you not? Like, literally every single house, every house I went by, every single one had a car, every single one. There was not a single person that did not own a car in that area. Like, you needed a car. Oh, I hear the cats. That it? Nope. That it? Gotta love the PPSH. Such a good gun. Yeah, bicycling is an option, kind of. And what I mean by kind of is like, dude, when I got there for the first time, obviously needing to do a grocery run, and like with the grocery store being so far away, like, yeah, if I didn't have a car, I'd be screwed. I would have biked like 30-40 minutes, and then I wouldn't have been able to buy half the shit I need, and I would have to literally bike back and then bike again. Like, yeah, no. Like, the car, in my case, is like, for where we were, was a necessity. And like, okay, so here's the issue, right? Here's the issue. Another thing is, because I was debating between, okay, do we spend more money to live in a walkable area, right, in France? Do we spend more money that we're in a walkable area, but we have a way worse house for the same price as like what we would get a way better house in a rural area, right? That was kind of like what I was thinking, trying to figure out. And it's just a fountain. And like when I say a way worse house, I mean a way worse house. I'm not talking about like oh, it's a slight downgrade of a house. I mean like the one in the walkable area isn't even half as good as the house in the more rural area. Like not even close. And the crazier thing is, you can, if like, for example, right? So let's say there is a house in the walkable area and it is 1,000 euros a month, or like let's say 1,200 euros a month. It's 1,200 euros a month, right? You can find a similar house, so a similar house in the rural area for like 700 euros. It's like 500 euros cheaper. And if you wanted one that was like 1,200 euros in the rural area, it'd probably be like 1,700 in the walkable area. It's like a huge difference. There you go. Job is done. Coal hunting, army warehouse. So that's what I mean. It's like, being in a walkable area would be nice, but at the same time, like, bro, I don't know. Rock shelves Gamma not for support because Gamma is the current biggest fuel anomaly. Be competitive, supportive. Yeah. I mean, I don't think Gamma will be shelved for a very long time, so I don't think it's really something to think too much about right now. Oh yeah, buy HP for the M4. Thanks for reminding me. Actually, I need to buy both of these because I can disassemble that. So, yeah, let's buy both. Yeah, better late than never. Exactly.
Привет, брат.
I'm just glad I don't have to retake my driving exam. Because in France, depending on what state you're from in America, right? You either can turn in your license and get a French driving license, or you have to take the French driving school type stuff that everyone has to do, right? Which would cost hundreds of euros, if not maybe 1,000 plus euros, right? But luckily I live in a state where we have an agreement with France where basically what I do is I just go there, I pay them like 200 euros, and they give me a French driver's license. So, yeah. Pretty nice. Though I don't have to worry about that for a while because I only need to turn in my driver's license after I become a resident, and because I didn't get the renewable visa, I can't become a resident for 6 months. So I won't be able to become a resident probably until late July, early August. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, that's just how it is. Hi, military. Okay, good. You guys are still over here. I didn't see the fire on, so I wasn't sure. But give me yellow stash. Hello? Hello? There we go. Yo, Rain, how's it going? And by the way, for those who are wondering, the reason it's important to become a resident is when you become a resident, there's a lot more things that you unlock. So, for example, you can actually be a part of the healthcare system after 3 months of being a resident. You can finally start like legally working and legally paying your taxes and everything like that. That's when you can start changing your address over and doing a bunch of stuff, opening a bank account. Because for those who don't know, as I mentioned before, I did not get the renewable visa. I got the non-renewable one. So that means the original plan was I go over there, I get married, and I literally immediately apply for residency. That's no longer an option. There's only two options. It's either I fly back to the US and apply for a spousal visa, which would cost literally $2,000+, or I wait 6 months and then I can apply for residency, because France has this weird law, because apparently this is very, very common, where people go to France, they get married, and when it's time to go home, they say no. And so they have a law where if you legally enter France and you get married, then you can apply for residency after 6 months. So more than likely, that's what we're going to do. So sometimes July or August, I will be able to apply for residency. But the problem with me not being able to be a resident means that I can't open a bank account. You know, like... hello? Thank you. Oh. I can't open a bank account. I'm not a part of the healthcare system. I can't legally get car insurance. Whoop. And by the way, the car insurance thing is actually going to fuck me up a bit, because here's the thing. My fiance doesn't know how to drive. I'm the only one who knows how to drive. And the issue with that is, in order for me to like buy a car and have insurance on it and everything, I need to be a resident. I can't be on a visa. You know, I can't just buy a car and buy insurance for it. That's not how that works, right? I can't do that. And it can't be in my fiance's name, because my fiance isn't going to be the one driving it, and it can't have me on it. Fiance had to learn to? No, dude, it's so expensive, dude. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the money for that. I don't think you realize it's not free to learn how to drive. It's not free. That's not how France works. But there's like a required amount of hours you have to get with like a paid instructor, by the way. Like there is no way of doing that, right? And so as Dan said, yeah, we're basically gonna have to do a rental. Like there's no way. There's like literally no other way. Because as I said, it's not like we can get insurance put in my name even though I'm not a resident. That's not how that works. It doesn't let you do that. OP, we're gonna be moving, so there is no there's gonna be a period of time where I'm gonna be the only income. I'm the only one who has a self-employed job to where I can work wherever, technically. For us, France, one of the most stereotypically romantic places to have a marriage immigration loophole. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Banks can open accounts for driver's license for residents with a verified bank account. You can entrust your card to someone. So here's the thing about that. I've contacted a few banks. I've actually contacted a few banks. And a lot of French banks at the moment will not let you open an account as a visa holder unless you have a renewable visa. I do not have a renewable visa. That's the issue once again. Now, what I can do is have my fiance add me to a bank account, right? But it's still kind of iffy with that when it comes to the insurance and owning a car thing. So, yeah, it's not the easiest. You know what? Since I'm down here, I'm just going to accept these mutant quests, whatever. I'll do them at some point. Bro, they're all the way up there. Yeah. I'm not doing those right now. €50 per hour doing the same route with the same instructor. Dude, it's more than that. Wait, where are you? Param, where are you that it's €50 an hour? Because I'm pretty sure it's more expensive than that, at least like from what I heard. Because like I think it was like what the average French citizen spends between like 1,000 and 1,600 euros on driving instruction because of lack of driver's license. Yep. So it's got to be like, that's kind of the issue with the car thing, is it would need to have me on it somehow. And as a because by the way, the entire reason this is a problem is because they gave me a non-renewable visa. If they gave me a renewable visa, none of this would be a problem. None of it would be a problem. Which, by the way, it still doesn't make sense that they gave me a non-renewable visa, okay? So, for those who don't know the difference, right? Last year, you actually got to choose between a renewable and a non-renewable visa. You could say, actually, I want a renewable one because I might want to stay there longer, right? That's how it used to work, right? That's how it used to work. Now, all of a sudden, this year, France decided to change it to where now, we decide whether you need a renewable or a non-renewable one, right? Now, most of the time, the reason to give you a non-renewable visa is because you're staying for a short period of time. For example, you're staying 3 months, you're staying 4 months. That is when they typically give you non-renewable visas. Now, when you are staying up to a year, that's typically when they give you renewable visas. Now, I want you to look at this image. I want you to look at this image right here. Do you see in the top left under the word France? Let's see, November 24th, 2025 to November 23rd, 2026. That doesn't seem like 3 months. That doesn't seem like 4 months. That seems like a year. So why the fuck did they give me a non-renewable visa? It makes no sense. I literally don't understand why. Because the reason they normally give you non-renewable is because you're staying there for like 3 months, not a year. Like, what do you mean? It still pisses me off so much because literally, I'm not even joking you. Had they given me a renewable visa, it would have saved us 6 months worth of time. Like, oh my God. Like, that's literally half a year that I'm... Okay, it's not technically illegal, but I'm working in a gray zone. You know? Because, like, technically with the visa I have, I shouldn't be working, but there's an exclusion for people who are self-employed. But self-employment kind of means different things depending on how you're self-employed. And, like, oh, is working for YouTube? Yes, that's self-employed. But does it benefit France in any way? If it benefits France, then technically it's illegal. You see what I mean? Like, it's a gray fucking area, basically. And now, instead of being in a gray area for, like, a month, I'm going to be in a gray area for half a year. So, that's lovely. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back down here. I don't think I'm grabbing any of these. Would mod pack for beginner Stalker IWP Gamma or EFP? I mean, Gamma's the easiest to install. Honestly, you can just go with Gamma. Wow, amazing stash. But oh, is Misery mod taken down? Or it's not a mod. We're talking about the game. It's not a mod. But yeah, no, it's a lot. We don't really know the full situation yet, so it's better to wait. But yeah, because like YouTube is a weird thing, because the law for, because, okay, well, here's the thing. Even though it's, okay, so here, like, how do I even explain this? The visitor visa, which is the one that I have, you have to sign a document that says, I agree that I will engage in no professional activity when in France, right? However, if you read the fine print, it says that you will not work for a French company, right? So being self-employed and working remotely is technically legal. However, if the company has a business in France, then you can't. YouTube obviously has business in France. But here's the thing. If you look online about people with visitor visas, a lot of them are using it as a digital nomad visa. In other words, they are working remotely while living in France. And so it's not like they enforce this. but it's still weird. You get what I mean? It's still a gray area. So, like, they say you can't do this, but people do it anyways, and they don't punish anyone. They have no way of enforcing it. Because how the hell do they know you're working? Like, they don't know that you're working. They literally have no clue. Because how are they supposed to figure that out? They can't look at your bank account. They can't look at your statements. They can't, you know. So, like, it's a weird gray area. I don't understand how it works. Well, a visitor visa means that you are visiting the country and that you are not engaging in professional activity. That is what it means. The pen? Well, when even is the French general election or like whatever they do? Because I actually have no idea. I'm gonna be real. I know nothing about French politics. All I know is that every day that I was in France, I was like laughing my ass off because all the news articles that came up on my phone were like the dumbest thing I've seen in my world. Like, Macron was walking in a very weird way today, and it's like, is this all you guys have to talk about? Like I know y'all don't have school shootings and like stuff, but like, are we really talking about like how this dude's walking? Like, I don't know. It seems weird to me. And of course, I come all the way over here, and he doesn't have a fucking trigger. Oh!
Неплохо, неплохо. За одну ходку две ночные звезды. Если так и дальше пойдет, в гробу я видал.
Oh my god. I come all the way over here, and he doesn't have what I need. Thank you. Did you have legals that sad people, though? Yeah, not really much of a problem when you're far away from Paris. Also, it happens so much less than anything in the US. Yeah, I had to buy another Type C. All right. Let us pay to go all the way back up to the bar. Because, I mean, the thing about... The weird thing about America in general is that, like, from a child, right, when you start taking history lessons, there is never a single bad thing written about the U.S. The U.S. is always the victor. They are always the hero in every situation and everything like that. And so what ends up happening is you have a situation where, like, when you start talking about other countries and living in those countries, Americans like to try to defend America by pointing out what's wrong about that country. And most of the time, it's even worse in America. Like, for example, when people talk about moving to the U.K., America's like, yeah, well, there's a lot of... Americans are like, yeah, there's a lot of stabbings over there. It's fucked up, you know, all this other stuff. And it's like, you realize, like, per capita, America has way more stabbings than the UK does, right? Like, that is an issue, you know. Like, it's not like America suddenly has like less stabbings in the UK. It's like, oh, but you can be stabbed, and it's like, yeah, well, I can be fucking shot over here. Like, I don't know. Like what is the argument? Like, I don't know. That's what annoys me with a lot of like because here's the thing: you can defend your country, however, there's at a point where you need to admit that something is bad about it, right? And a lot of Americans have a problem doing that, from what I found. Like, you can love your country, but a lot of people have problems with admitting that, like, yeah, you know, this thing isn't the best about our country. You know, it's, like, really hard for them to say stuff like that. Oh, not enough money. I'm actually, like, so broke that I can't even do this. Oh, my God. You can't get healthcare in Europe because the wait list is poor quality, and you can't get it at all because you're broke. Exactly. Like... Like, that's the issue. Like, also, if you actually give a shit about... Wait, hold on. Here's your package. There we go. Now we have enough money. But, like, if you actually give a shit about the country that you live in, right? The country that you live in, then you should want it to get better. So instead of arguing that, like, oh, but this country has this, you should be wanting your country to get better, but you're not. Like, that is the issue that I have with a lot of Americans, is that instead of wanting their country to get better, they see any change as bad, and they see any other country, anything that's good about them, oh, there's always something that's way worse, even though it is worse, even worse in America, like the stabbings, for example. That is the issue I have.
Bye.
You're not working for YouTube itself, though. Is the platform you stay as a non-resident, you will pay all their utilities, so no problem, but I can see... So... Technically, yeah, you're not working for YouTube itself, but you are self-employed by YouTube. It's a bit weird because I've looked into it, and yeah, it's like really questionable. There we go. We finally made the Type-C after all this time, running all the way down south. We did it. We did it, boys. We finally have this. So let me go ahead and detach the scope. Put this on here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. Where is, hold on, let me unmark that as favorite. I didn't mean to mark that as favorite. There we go. Get rid of all that. All right, where is FMJ? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can we make AP? Oh, we can make a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. And I also got the eagerness achievement. Let's go. So Marquette's favorite. We are so good, guys. There are countries like Serbs who have my grandfather was a war criminal song, accept and admit the shit that happened and don't let other people use it against you. Yeah, we're not good at admitting things. That's not really a thing we were known for, unfortunately. Does this mean I can finally go to the freedom area over there and actually kill some stuff? Ooh, truck cemetery, thank you. Bandit truck cemetery, freedom army warehouse. There we go. I can finally do this without worrying. I can use a good gun from far away. Almost reads as an inferiority complex. Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't completely blame people who are like that, though, because as I mentioned, Crash, like, literally from the day you enter school, right? The way that you are taught is that this country is the most perfect country that, even though it has its faults, it is still better than anywhere else in the world that you could possibly live, right? You were literally, like, basically taught that, right? That, like, there's, like, it's an impossibility for somewhere else to be better. So, like, if you're taught that from the day that you are little, like, it's kind of hard to get over that mentality, you know? Job is done. Because, like, normally when you point out, because, like, it's mainly America, because when you point out, like, someone who lives in Canada and you say, like, oh, this thing's shitty about Canada, most Canadians will agree with you. They'll be like, yeah, it's pretty shitty, isn't it? But when you point it out about America, they get really, really you get really, really defensive. Holy propaganda. No, I mean, that's how it works. I mean, you went to school, if you went to a school in America, you know this. When you stood up and did the Pledge of Allegiance, then right afterwards we're talked about how we're the heroes in every conflict and situation we've ever been in. Like, yeah. There you go, job is done. That's literally how school worked. That was how all history classes were. I'm not American, though. Well, then you don't understand it. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's like a pretty big thing for us, at least, is that, like, the schools and everything, like, you learn from day one that this is the greatest country and there is no other thing that could top it. That is what you're taught. So, like, as I said, I don't really blame people completely when they get defensive, because it's like, if you were raised with that kind of, like, mental mindset that nowhere else could be better, then obviously they will get defensive. You'll get really defensive whenever there's, like, you know, like, something negative brought up about it. Like, I don't really blame people necessarily, but yeah, I get what you mean. Like, people need more critical thinking skills. Like, it's hard to get someone over that barrier, though. It's, like, really hard to get someone over that barrier, because the thing is, like, to get someone to admit that things aren't as great as they think it is, and that, yes, there is solutions and other things that can be better, it's, like, really hard to get them over that hurdle, you know? Because also normally most Americans think of it as this too, that, like, if there's a change, it ruins America, you know? Like, if there's any change, it ruins it. Like, if we ever did free healthcare, oh, that makes us socialist. Like, that's not American, you know? Like, there's a bunch of different things to where it's like you can't make suggestions, because they also feel like every single little change would destroy America, even though that's not how that works. A country isn't going to get destroyed because of a simple change, but, like, that's what they act like, you know? And so it's hard to make any suggestions, because it's immediately shot down with, oh, that would ruin everything, or, oh, that would change everything negatively. Is that? Or no? Oh, it is. I love that I insulted this like loner dude when I first like got him with me, but like since then he's actually been doing a lot. Wait, why did this jam? Oh, one's at 85. Oh fuck. Bro, why is he so big? Bro, what the f— These users are radicalized thoughts. What's hard to say in his gray zone, which regards a lot of self-taught values. Yeah. Oh, that search and rescue is at a very bad area. Wait. He was over here. How did he move? Huh? He was over here. The fuck did he do? Stand up and walk? The fuck did he do? Yeah, dude, he literally stood up and said, you know what? I could be in a worse area. Excuse me? I hear the lurker. Is it inside the house? I think it is. Yeah, it's inside. I hear Duty fighting. Poor dude. Stuck in the corner. Stalker AI improving by itself. Yeah, deciding to leave you and like make it like really annoying. Storm the enemy is right there. Okay, I need to. Okay, yeah. You're my friend. I need to be very, very careful with where I'm going. I don't need random dude number 584 to like randomly kill me. Here, can I see him from here? That'd be kind of overpowered, wouldn't it? Dude, if this wasn't in the way right here, I think I could probably see him. Wait, no, the campfire. Wait, maybe I can't. The question mark is right there. Oh, dude, I can see his head. Oh no. This poor dude. Oh, poor guy. Poor fucking dude. Poor fucking dude. I just saw his head barely. Just like that guy right there, you know, I can see him. Dude, this is way too overpowered. That's funny. Well, hey, all I really came here for was those quests, because I can't really do these two quests unless I get a disguise. But this guy, no, I thought he was gonna start walking out, but he might not. No. Yeah, no, he's not gonna start walking out. We did 3 quests. We might as well go turn those in, because yeah, these guys aren't gonna be leaving the base anytime soon. I need a disguise. Why's your gamma look so different than mine? Because I changed a lot of things in my gamma. I do have a video on my channel called my optimization settings for Stalker Gamma. Might want to look at that. Check that out. Yeah, Cheeky said he doesn't like using heat vision scopes because you become reliant on them. Yeah, it's quite overpowered. What do you think about Radiophobia 3? Have you played it? Yep, I did play it. I did enjoy it. I wanted to keep playing it. The issue is you kind of have to do what does well on YouTube. And let me tell you, people did not want Radiophobia. Like, I don't even think we had 40 people when doing Radiophobia. And the first video did really well. The second video did okay. And then the third video did worse than anything I had ever posted in like the last like 6 months up to that point. So yeah. Okay then. The game just closed itself. Good job. So I guess this is a great time to be advertising. In the top right hand corner. There is a donation goal that we are trying to hit by November 29th, which will be the last day that I will be streaming in the country known as the United States of America. So we're trying to hit that before that. So if you want to donate, there is a link tree in the video description and at the top of the chat. And I will be adding your username to the load screen. You'll see when we load in game in a second. OP as it should be. I think nerf you loot a thermal, even making the chance 0 would be fair. I mean, like, the chance is already pretty low. I mean, I don't know. It seems pretty rare to get it, because, I mean, I rarely see the thermal, so. There we go. Here's the load screen, assuming it'll actually show it. Maybe the only thing that misses is the infinite amount of fast food options. Oh yeah, I mean, like I mean, remember I was in France already in July, right? So it's not like it's like everything's new or something like that, right? Like, you know, I was there, so like yeah, I do understand that, because like the only thing that's open is after midnight. There was a McDonald's like 15 minutes away that stayed open till 1 a.m. And there was one like 30 minutes away that stayed open till 3 a.m. Those were the only places that were open after, like, most places closed at 10. That's the MVG color is a bit greener. It was more bluish before. How can I change the older version? Wait, are you Seekers? Are you just not using the right MVGs? Because keep in mind, there's 3 tiers of MVGs. The oh, you're talking about the tier 3. Oh, so you're specifically okay, yeah. I don't know. I have not used tier 3 MVGs since updating, so I actually have no idea what it looks like. 0 clue. I actually don't know. So unfortunately, I don't know. I'm assuming if you go into Beef's MVGs, and then no, actually, I don't know. Yeah, also, we are getting near the 2-hour mark, so people who do actually want to donate and have their name added to the load screen will probably be ending in about 10 minutes. Gamma best, Gamma good. I don't know best. There you go, job is done. Dude, this is overpowered now that we have this. Like, honestly, I think we're going to be running this M4, like, as long as possible. Like, bro, this is a 1 life. I need to use every advantage I have. There you go. Job is done. Like, so you're going to see me do this a lot. Just like this, and see if I see any white dots. We can't sell junk items like jewelry boxes to well, normally, I think he made it to where technician buys it at the highest. Where can I buy it? This is where is it? It's this one, the TrishCon one. I think it's only available in the modular attachment system mod pack, or not mod pack, but mod.
Oh, привет.
There is one that you can buy in normal Gamma. It is up. Normally you buy it from Nimble, and it's like 300k or 400k, something like that. So it's quite expensive. Good morning, finally catch you live. Yeah, how's it going, man? Oh, I didn't turn one quest in. Yeah, of course we're still rocking the PPSH. Always gotta rock the PPSH. Here, let me unmark that as favorite, because I'm gonna put the shotgun up. I don't plan on using it. Thermal's on the gauze rival, but I couldn't find it in debug. There is one. Hold on. There you go. Job is done. There is a thermal site that you can buy up at Nimble. The name of it, though, I'm trying to remember right now. It's like the EOTS 60, or it's like EOTS something, isn't it? I swear it's non-stop clear. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it's insane. I just keep getting clear weather over and over again. It's like, I don't get my luck. Like, normally my luck is like terrible, and I just get like the worst weather, like the darkest weather possible in every single series I do, except this one where it's like, you sure? I definitely have. I do have the full. I made sure of it. I definitely have the full cycle list. I 100% do. I made sure of it. Because I was like, oh, I might as well try it. Yeah, EOTS 62, that's the name of it. But yeah, I was like, I might as well try it with the full cycle list and see how that goes. But so I'm definitely using the full cycle. It's pretty funny though. I'm like, what the fuck? Bandit Truck Cemetery. No, I need my controller hand. Sorry. Cat Claws, I don't. Yeah, no. Anomalous Study, Truck Cemetery. You know what? Sure, give it to me. Ukraine with Love, garbage. Sure. Where is the Anomalous Study? Okay, that's not one I wanted. I was hoping it was the fire one since that one was easier. I don't think that one's very good because that's the chemical anomaly one. We'll see. Hey, brother, how's it going? Going good. You should buy a lottery ticket ASAP. You know what's funny? I do actually have a lottery ticket. I bought one because why not? You know, the question is, will I win it? The answer is no. When even is the lottery drawing? Let me check. I was like, hey, let's just buy a $5 lottery ticket. Because why not? Let's see. When is it? The drawing is on the 11th. So tomorrow. Ah, yes. If I ever win the lottery, you would know because I would get rid of every donation goal and everything that has to do with money on the stream, period. At level supply, even duty sells EOTS? Oh, yeah. What was it? Oh, yeah. That's what I was doing. Oh, not here. You have a list of the mods that you run alongside Gamma. I showed it at the, if you go back to my stream, or my YouTube videos, at the beginning of the first 2 episodes I did of this series, I showed everything. 5 clear, 5 barley, and total 40 chance to roll something sunny, 10, so 25% every day. I mean, I did have like worse weather earlier in the stream, but yeah, right now it's clear. There you go, job is done. Truck Cemetery Stash. And we got another yellow, except it is right on top of where the mercenaries are. So we'll see how that goes.
Иди своей дорогой, Stalker.
All right, but it has been 2 hours, and my stomach is actually killing me right now, and my throat is killing me too because I still feel sick from like when I woke up. So I think we're going to end it here. That is redone episode 9. As a reminder, if anyone does want to support towards the goal in the top right, there is the link tree. But please, if you do donate, remember to include your username in like the PayPal description or the stream elements or something. That way I can add you to the load screen because I don't really want to put someone's real name. And I'm gonna write down in the notes. I need to make MS bigger. There you go. But yeah, we're probably gonna end here. I'm gonna try to, by the way, Dots, I'm gonna make a list of every mod I have probably, and like the link to them and everything in like a Google Doc. That way I can just like link that from now on, because that'd probably be a good idea. That people can just like do exclamation point and like be able to figure out what mods and everything that I'm using. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll